Ontario Fire Marshal has confirmed there were no working smoke alarms in an East Hamilton mountain home that caught fire, leaving 2 children and 2 adults dead.
The Marshal's office has determined the fire began with the couch, but the exact cause is still being investigated. Matt Ingram is following the story and joins us live with more. Matt.
Taz, just a few hours ago here at the Hamilton Fire Department's training facility on Stone Church Road, the Ontario Fire Marshal, along with Hamilton's fire chief, gave an update into that investigation, into that tragic fire last week, and we're learning a few new details. Fire Marshal Jon Pegg says that the fire began on the lower level, near a couch in the living room, which went up in flames, but what exactly sparked the fire is still under investigation. And Pegg says even though work inside the home is complete, much more needs to be done, including laboratory and forensic analysis to understand what exactly happened. The fire broke out around 11 p.m. on December 29th. 6 people were in the home and 2 survived after being transported to hospital with critical injuries. Pegg says the fire spread quickly, trapping everyone in the house on the 2nd floor and preventing the 4 people who died from being able to escape through the main level. He says investigators have determined there were no working fire alarms in the home at the time, leaving the marshal wondering if these deaths could have been prevented. Hamilton's fire chief says they will be pursuing charges against those responsible for the lack of functioning smoke alarms. Here's more of what those 2 men had to say.
And it saddens me once again to learn that we've lost lives when the outcome could have been so much different. And this is a difference maker, a smoke alarm. A smoke alarm goes off, and as I said, you have 60 seconds or less. So assuming that smoke alarm went off on the main floor where the fire was, I believe there's a very good chance the family could have escaped down that stairwell.
As a follow-up to the fatal fire, our fire prevention division is now in the process of working with the investigative team, taking a look at the evidence as well as the city's legal team, and we're looking to pursue charges against the owner relative to failure to have a working smoke alarm.
CHCH News has obtained exclusive video from inside the unit beside where the fire occurred on 14 Derby Street. You can see some of the damage to the kitchen area as well as the upstairs bedroom. Both areas share a wall with the unit that caught fire. The tenants of this unit have been forced to stay with relatives since the fire. Now, the identities of those who died are not being released, but the fire marshal says that they are still working with Hamilton police to continue this investigation. Now, one other thing to note, the fire marshal said that last year, 2022, had the highest number of fire-related fatalities in decades, 133. He's urging everyone to check their smoke alarms and to make sure that they have a fire escape plan in case something tragic like this were to happen again.